Hi guys, today we discuss about pros and cons of being a web designer. Before we start, like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Pros of being a web designer. Number 1. It is easy to work on your own. There are only a handful of careers that offer legitimate stay-at-home opportunities for professionals. Web design is one of them, if you're not a big fan of the 9-to-5 daily grind, or 8-to-5 if you're forced to take a 1-hour unpaid lunch. Then going freelance as a web designer could be right for you. You'll still need to meet certain obligations for your clients, but you'll have a lot more freedom to work when you want to work. Number 2. You're not always confined to a standard office. Even if you do opt for a traditional employer as a web designer, the fact that much of your work is on a computer plays to your advantage. As long as there is an internet connection, you're going to be able to work. This means you can set up shop at your local coffee shop, down at the local library, or even telecommute if your boss allows it. You don't necessarily have to stay in a cubicle farm in order to collect a paycheck. Number 3. Many web designers earn a competitive salary. In the United States, the median annual salary for web designers was just above $63,000. This makes it possible for some families to keep one parent at home while the other works if they wish, since it's above the national income median. For single workers just starting out in their career, this kind of opportunity can help you to establish your credit, live comfortably, and prepare for the future without much financial worry at all. Number 4. You're not confined to one specific industry. Web designers can take projects from any business in virtually any industry today. The top choices tend to be scientific, government, tech services, or general sales. But anything from construction to a personal blog can all become something that you can work on. This limits the repetitive boredom that can strike many other career opportunities in our fast-paced world today. Number 5. There are great employment opportunities. By the year 2026, there is an expected 20% job growth in this industry. If you're unemployed or underemployed right now, then the time is right to consider a switch over to this field. Cons of being a web designer. Number 1. You are sitting for long periods of time. Web designers are forced to be in front of a computer screen when they are working. This creates unique levels of fatigue, especially in the eyes, back, and neck, that can actually lead to long-term health issues. Certain protections, such as colored eyewear, neck and back stretches, and under-the-desk exercise bikes can keep this under control somewhat, but not 100%. Even stand-up desks are an option that can reduce, but not eliminate, these health risks. Number 2. You could be working really long hours. If you're working online for a client, then there's a good chance that you're being asked to put in more hours than you may like. Internet work tends to have less patience with the creative process than other career fields, so expect to work some extra hours, including nights and weekends, when you first get started. If you're not disciplined about your work, you can easily find yourself work 7 days per week. Number 3. You're never really done with your education. Because the internet is always evolving and technologies are always improving, you're never really done with your education when you pursue a career as a web design. You have to stay on top of user experience trends, know what value propositions should be included with your designs, and understand how coding updates could affect the accessibility of your website. Number 4. Multitasking is something that always happens. Unlike other jobs, most web designers aren't really working on just one project at a time. You're going to be juggling several projects at once, especially if you want to earn a fair wage while working on your own. This means you must stay focused on each project and keep them separate from one another, yet be able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Number 5. It's tough to know if you're really making a difference. If you're a social worker, then you know that you're helping families. When you're a janitor, you make a difference by creating a sanitary environment. Web development, however, is one of those careers where you really don't know if you are creating a positive change for someone. In some aspects, it makes the job feel almost silly or trivial sometimes. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. In the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any more videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.